Well, the Aggie men's basketball team was in town on Saturday as well, and Colin, you were there.
Yeah, it was good to be there. Danuel House and the Aggies were looking to improve to 4-0 entering the Battle for Atlantis. Early going of this one should have some highlights. There's Danuel House and the Aggies. Again, 3-0 on the year. And in the early going, it was Tonny Trocha of all people hitting a three-pointer. He actually had it going early on. He had 8 early points. And then the Aggies would get their start. Danuel House going as well. Here he is out of the corner, wetting a tray ball of his own. He ended up with 12 points on the day. Then on the screen, Alex Caruso to freshman Elijah Thomas for the jam, and then he flexes on him. Love to see that. Then later in the first half, how about DJ Hogue? Great move, the Euro step to get to the bucket and the finish. Great play by him. That would put A&M up by 10 at the break. Second half, House would get it going again. Gets 3 and drops in another triple. That put the Aggies up by 17 points. And finally, Admon Gilder playing a little bit of defense. And he goes all the way in for the bucket on the other end to put A&M up by 19. Gilder would finish with 8 on the afternoon. Let's head to the scoreboard. Texas A&M would beat UNC Asheville 75-47. The Aggies have their worst shooting day of the season so far, but they still shoot 49% from the field. Texas A&M improves.
First half, we were a little mentally tired. I thought it's been a bunch of games in a short amount of time, and I thought the second half we wore them down some, but I couldn't have asked for anything more from our guys. Just the mindset going into the games. Every game we played, the first 5 minutes, we started off really good, and I like that aggression, and I like that intensity starting games.
I think it's good for us. We needed this to play against a team that was more disciplined than the previous 3. All due respect to the previous 3 teams we played, this one was a little more, I don't know if they're well coached, but their players were more disciplined. They ran their stuff. They got back in transition. They really limited us, I think, to getting open shots on the break. So there's another dimension that we had to work on since we haven't been able to do that in live scrimmage since we've been over in Europe. So I think it was good for us to show that we can sit down in a half-court game just as well as we can run and gun with anybody.
Next up for the Aggie men, that much-awaited date with Texas in the Battle for Atlantis tournament. The Aggies and Horns will face off this Wednesday, November 25th, the day before Thanksgiving. The game can be seen on Access TV, which is indeed an actual channel, which I've been told.
I had no idea.
Yeah, we watched the game there.